If you received an all-cash offer for your home, it might not even be real. It could be a scam. In this video, I'm going to show you how to identify the scam and how to identify a real cash offer. Step 1, look at the purchase and sale agreement that the buyer has presented you. At the very top, you'll see two places to write information in. The first place is going to be the name of the buyer. The second place is going to be the name of the seller, which is you. To spot a scam, look at where the buyer wrote their name in. Now you would think if you're a buyer, then it would just be your name, correct? The name of the buyer. This is where they get you. Right after their name, they're gonna add in 3 words, and, or, assigned. So what does that mean? It means that they're not actually gonna buy your house. What they're going to do is they're gonna tie up your home, and then they're gonna turn around and they're gonna try to sell it to somebody else. So they're not even the cash buyer. So really, everything leading up to this, you could almost argue is kind of a lie, because if they're not the real buyer and they really don't have the cash, then why are they presenting themselves to you as a real cash buyer? Number 2, look at the earnest money check. It should be on the first page as well, but it really depends on how they printed it out and some of those issues. But find where it says earnest money. Now, typically what a real cash buyer would give you for earnest money is 1% of the purchase price. So if your house is worth $200,000, they should at least put up $2,000 in earnest money. So how do you spot the scam? The scam starts with basically no earnest money, $0, or it's anywhere from $1 to $100. So ask yourself this question. If a person has the cash to buy your home and you're asking hypothetically $200,000 for your house, then why are they only giving you $1 to $100 in earnest money? What that means is A, probably don't have the ability to write that check, which then means B, they don't even have the cash to buy your house. C, if the deal goes bad, that is the money that is given to you if the buyer walks away. So if they only have $1 in on the deal to tie up your home, then that's all that they are walking away from, which means that you probably just don't have a very serious buyer, or you have a buyer that's playing games with you. Number 3, go to the very last page where you sign your name. At the very top, again, kind of depends on the formatting, but at the top you'll see it's called option period. Most people overlook this. What they're going to do in this area is write in 30 days, 20 days, somewhere in that time period, and they're only going to give you anywhere from $10 to about $100. So what does this mean? It means that they tie up your property for the number of days that they wrote in, could be as many as 30, and it only costs them anywhere from $10 to $100 to do this. They can back out of this contract at any point in time within the time period that they selected. For example, if they have 30 days and gave you $100, you've entered into a contract with them, and they can do whatever they would like to do for the 30 days, and on the 29th day walk up to you and say, I don't feel like buying your home. So why would someone ever do this? It's because they don't ever plan on buying your home. They plan on wholesaling or finding another buyer for your house and making money off of the transaction. So how do you keep from falling into this trap? Is make sure that they give you ample amount of money for the option period, and make sure that option period is very small. If you have a very aggressive buyer or a buyer that is legitimate cash buyer, they will probably put 1, maybe 2 days in on that option period. Some of them put 0. So if you're comparing offers, that's a much better offer because it's going to lock them into that contract. So if you'd like to work with a serious cash buyer that doesn't use and or assigned in the buyer slot, we'll give you ample amount of money for your earnest money and will not play games with you on the option period. Feel free to fill out the contact form above, or just call me directly. We'll have a very simple conversation about why you're thinking about selling your home, and then we'll see if it really makes sense to work together.